If you've been watching my RMRK video, especially the interview that I've had with Bruno from RMRK, then you're likely going to be interested in this specific project which I'm going to talk about, which is called Evrloot, which is basically a project that is going to be creating an RPG game, a dark fantasy RPG game I should say, which is going to be using RMRK 2.0 NFTs within the game as utility. So hence why these RMRK 2.0 NFTs are going to be useful to own because of the utility in this game when they finally launch it. Now we're going to be looking at the website, and then we're going to take a look at the collection just to see what's there right now and then what's coming up as well. There will also be some whitelist spots. Now I will be getting a whitelist spot myself, so I'd like to thank the team for doing so. And I'm also going to have 2 other whitelist spots for my community. I'm going to be doing those on Telegram. That's how I'm going to be conducting the giveaway. So you need to make sure to join my Telegram group in order to take part if you are interested to be whitelisted for the Evrloot NFTs, which are going to be some chests that we'll talk about in today's video. Now, so this is how it looks here. This is the website evrloot.com, okay, and it basically tells you what I just said earlier on with regards to Evrloot promising to be equipable dark fantasy RMRK 2.0 NFTs inspired by classic RPG games, and you can read more by hitting this button here. Okay, they are building on Singular and on RMRK, okay, and that's where their collection is. It's actually on Singular, so we'll need to go there to actually see it. Okay, we've got the prologue here, the passage, just to kind of understand the story. So this is a bit of a joke here, but you know, it has to be like that, right, to make it interesting, because it's kind of like a game, you know, like in a game you've got a story. So here you've got a story as well. Day 8, God tries to create nested NFTs, but he fails as RMRK 2.0 is not released yet. Then on December 21st, the vision comes. So listening to Bruno Skovberg, Bitfalls on Twitter, who's the CEO of RMRK podcast, and getting inspired, then the idea and vision for a dark dungeon themed cross metaverse item series is born. Now in January of 2022 the foundation begins, so setting up the team at Evrloot and starting putting in serious work, renting the most beautiful dungeon office in the underworld. Okay, so this is a cool image here. And by the way, Yuri from RMRK, who's a co-founder at RMRK, has also been supporting this project. So he's actually tweeted saying that he really likes this project. Not specifically this project, there's one other project called Mushroomtopia, I believe, but he definitely likes Evrloot as well. So and I like Evrloot, to be honest, more than I like Mushroomtopia personally. So that's why I actually reached out to the team and I said, look, I want to be doing a video on this because I really like it. Is it possible to get some whitelist spots? And he said, yeah, that's fine, we can do that. So hopefully it'll help the community. I'll also get a whitelist spot, and you can also learn more about this project as well. So I just want to be open and transparent with you, just so you know. There's no other side deals going on here, nothing fishy, nothing like that. If it would have been sponsored, I would have just said it straight away. Now, February 2022, content, code, and lore. So they're ramping up the content creation. First sketches turn into professional artwork, onboard 2 or more team members. Lore finalized for prologue and act 1, the first ship, the whitelist, preparing for the new world. So this is what's the one that I was talking about with the actual chests. And then reveal the secret airdrop for the first ship crew, sneak peeks of content creation and website release. And this image looks pretty cool here. 100 adventures yours on the first ship. So now in March, leaving the safe shores, character sneak peek, raffles for spots on the first ships until full lore parts and first gamified NFT elements, community growth, introduction of more vessels sailing, introduction of character classes, introduction to the Evrloot inventory concept, the ships depart for an epic voyage, introduction to Act 1 through riddles on the boat. So it just shows you here that blockchain gaming is going to have a real use case now because of these NFTs, because these NFTs are going to be equipable, right? It's unlike before where you just had a random JPEG. Now with equipable NFTs, it's going to be a lot more interesting to actually have utility in the games, right? So that's why we're going to see more of these games launch. And Evrloot have this first mover advantage, I should say, on RMRK. Because remember, RMRK is still very young. Skybreach hasn't even launched yet, so there's plenty of opportunities there now. In April, they're introducing the world map. First sale is gonna happen as well. Characters with randomized class, potential for first equipments on them, incentivize character trading, usable equipment feature on the website, introduction of enemy types, second sale item focused chests. Now further down the road, conditional rendering, introduction of Act 2, implementation of browser-based interactions, missions, shop, etc. Remark 2, decisions and impact of decisions on equipment, sales start for Act 2 themed gear chests, opening for cross-project item compatibility, hardcore parts of the lore were permadeath and NFT burning. Okay, even further down the road, Carter Stats 2.0, skill tree, player versus player fights, integration of Remark 3.0 smart contracts. So this is where I actually found out that they're actually looking to further develop Remark to Remark 3.0. This is something new in the roadmap, which I personally wasn't aware of, right? It's in relation to the smart contracts on Remark. So that's the next step forward. Then sale of activity 3 and 4 themed chests. And then further on there, and this is how the chests will look like. There are different versions of it as well. This is one look at the chests, but this is the item sneak peeks here if you are curious to see how they look like. Right, this is the one here, Zunjing's offering. This is the really cool one because you can get different types of these. There's a legendary one, a rare one, and I think a common one as well. They look differently, just like if you kind of compare them to the Canaria birds, if you want to think of it this way, right? You know, the way you've got like the different colors based on the different types, such as common, rare, and then legendary as well. Common, epic, legendary, and the founder one. So that's how it's going to be for Zunjin's offering, right? There are 3 different types that you can get, and they all have different colors here. And then there's this one here, which looks like a map. The expedition, the weapons as well, and then we've got some skin here as well, which is likely going to play an important role. The character classes as well, we don't know what they're going to be except for the Berserker and the Ranger. The Ranger is definitely my favorite. Every time I've been playing MMORPG games, I always used to pick the Ranger or the Archer depending on the game. In some games they prefer to call them Rangers, in some games Archers. They're usually really fast, so I really like that. Right? I'm not the type of guy who likes to go and tank the enemies like Berserker might be, right? I prefer to shoot from the long distance range, and I prefer to have those fast weapons, right? Those fast shooting arrows. So yes, pretty cool. But that's me anyway. So yeah, if you want to follow them on Twitter, you can here, and of course on Discord, because they're most active on Discord. Now they've actually tweeted this yesterday to say that the community has reached out and said they'd like to see some weapons being implemented or being designed. So these are the sketches that we've got here. So it's a winning post, and this is the idea that's going to be implemented based on the community's request. Okay, so it is cool because they are listening to the community, right? So kudos to them for that. They're not just developing, of course they have been developing out of their own ideas, but now they're also listening to the community for certain aspects of the game because it's still early on, right? So you could have a say in the type of weapons that you might want to see, the type of characters that you want to see, maybe the type of skins that you want to see as well. So definitely kudos to them for that. Now let's talk about the book of lore. Okay, and this is something that has been on sale. They've been holding these sales on Discord. I shouldn't say on Discord, it's actually on Singular, but they're announcing it on Discord. So that's why it's important for you to join their Discord to be aware of the time when it's actually going to start, right? Because these sales are announced there and then they take place on Singular, right? So the book of lore, what is it? Well, it's revealing secrets about a new world, the Dunes of Traken. This collection consists of 10 pages that can be bound into a letter book. Collect them and get to know the mysterious world we are about to conquer. Join the conquest to explore the new world, get to know the Evrlooters and be part of it, right? So you can read the full story here if you're interested, and of course you can, this could actually take you to the project's homepage, which is the page that we've had a look at earlier on. And by the way, I'm going to be posting a link to this collection if you are interested to check it out. As you can see, 110 items have been minted here with regards to these books, 51 owners. The floor price is 1.25 KSM with a volume of 154.3 KSM with a top sale of 6.6 KSM. And this is how the book of lores look like. This is the unlimited series here. Again, you can't actually see the price for these specific ones, but you can see they all look different, right? This one has a green ribbon here, the red ribbon. This one has a green ribbon with some kind of design here, some kind of diagram reflecting maybe a puzzle of some sort. And then this one is just a one page here. But if you go to one of these, I actually clicked on one of these and it's actually got an item inside it. So if you go to this one, for example, and you open it up, just like with the Canaria bird, you discover that there's a strange page inside, right? And it's a slot, right? So some of these have slots, right? So a page filled with mysterious runes. How does one decrypt it and reveal the secret information about the world of Traken? Okay, and you can actually view this if you are interested to find out more about this. And this is how it looks here. If you can read this, right? So yeah, I mean, we don't know exactly how this is going to work, obviously, but as you can see, there are creator royalties here. 5% go back to the creators of this, which would be Evrloot themselves. Okay, they get a small commission of anyone who's trading this, right? Again, this is not for sale, but I'm not sure if you will be able to sell it eventually. It could be possible, right? Because if we look here, let's see, if we go to list it for sale and you want to look for the ones that are for sale, okay, let me see here, earliest. So yeah, the reason why this one is saying not for sale, I think, is because this one is not for sale right now, right? Somebody has it in the wallet, this person has it in the wallet, and they're not selling it, right? When they will be selling it, then it will show us for sale. So here we could see all the different ones that are available right now. This is the earliest one, okay? And if we go to the price ascending one, to see the cheapest ones, you could find the cheapest ones here. Strange, page 1, these are the slots within the books, which is 1.25 KSM here. So these are all the strange pages that are available, and of course the book of lore itself, which is actually 8 Kusama. That is the floor price for the book of lore, 8 Kusama. It's not cheap, right? Just so you know, but it is here, right? It is available if you are interested. And yeah, this is pretty much it. I just wanted to quickly cover this. I will be doing more coverage of this project when we get more information, but for now, this is how it is. You do need to join their Discord to stay up to date. If you're not a Discord person, I would recommend you set up an account there just to join this specific project and keep track of what's going on, because the majority of action happens there, right? It's very, very important to not miss out and to just be there, right? That's been it from today's video. Thank you for watching. Please drop me a comment below. I'm curious to get your thoughts. What do you think of Evrloot? Do you like it? Do you not like it? If so, what do you not like about it, or what do you like about it? Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.